This week in Tides of War, Rush returned. This game mode is all about explosions. I have been so happy this week playing Battlefield 5 and seeing Rush servers so populated. It has been my favourite game mode ever released for the Battlefield series. Rush was first introduced with the Bad Company series of Battlefield games and has been in every game since then. However, in my opinion, they seem to do something wrong with it in each new game rather than make it better. Over the more recent games, Rush has not been received so well due to issues with things like the map layouts and some of the maps just completely feeling one-sided, server sizes, how many people you can fit into a map at once. People want it smaller, some people want it bigger, and lastly, a common issue among Battlefielders and Battlefield 5 is the team balance. Seriously, give us the option to change teams back or improve your team balance mechanics. For me, this week in Rush has been quite a pleasant experience, if you discount the usual accusations and in-game toxicity of Battlefield servers on PC. I've had some really good rounds where me and my team have dominated the enemy, and then some pretty bad rounds where the enemy just ran through our defences constantly. Overall, I think this version of Rush is in a good place at the moment. I do want a few things tweaked in general, but I'm very satisfied with the experience. I would like to see it change from 16 versus 16 to 24 versus 24. That's just a personal preference due to me playing too much Battlefield 4 on a 50-man hardcore Rush only server. 75 tickets is just a bit too small for me in my opinion for the attackers to have, as they can just be wiped out in a few minutes if the defenders push really fast at the start and spawn camp. For me, I would love to see an increase to 150 tickets, but rather than the tickets fully refreshing after every sector is cleared, the attackers will only gain 50 tickets plus 3 tickets for every retreater they successfully kill. I would obviously love to see them bring in more maps to the Rush map pool, but that's obviously wishful thinking. The weekly Tides of War nodes have all been pretty simple to accomplish if you can get into a good team that's working together. They will award you with a lot of chapter XP, and at the end will even give you another tier skip on the chapter rewards, allowing you to get even closer to that first free elite skin. Thank you, DICE. With us getting the 2 guns at the start of the chapter, and with the current events going on in the world, we will have to expect to see this type of layout a bit more often over the rest of this chapter. Also, with the decision to put the new guns into the chapter rewards, that will also involve a lot more grinding to unlock them, unless they give us more tier skips, which is what they are doing with the weekly rewards. The gameplay in the background has been a mix of some of my best rounds so far this week, with as much of the boring stuff cut out, because you don't want to see that. I really hope that the Rush servers stay active and populated after this week is over, as I believe it's done a good job this time. The first time I remember playing Rush on Battlefield 5 was a good experience till I played the same 2, or was it 3 maps too many times. This time the map pool has been large enough to have a variety of different engagements, with some maps like Operation Underground having no vehicles at all. The squad leader's reinforcements can even change depending on which map is being played, but usually I just stick to the supply drop to get more health and ammo for me and my team. Use the smoke barrage to push against defenders to arm the station, or use it to blind the attackers, tanks and infantry pushing out of their own spawn. There are a few problems in my opinion with the class balancing for Rush, and capping the amount of recon players that can be spawned in at once is one of them in my opinion. I know this was doable in previous Battlefield titles, along with having certain weapons banned on servers, but this was back when they allowed third-party sites to host servers with custom rules. I am hoping that the rental server program sees some love in either the remaining lifetime of this game or with the release of the next Battlefield title. Having the entire team camping as recon in a game like Rush can be really frustrating to people who PTFO. DICE have done a great job in incentivizing you to play objectively and help your fellow squad and teammates, but they have actually taken away the power to force this. They can change the amount of vehicles that can spawn on a map in different game modes, so why not locking the amount of a class or even a class of a weapon depending on that game mode? So obviously like Conquest, everything's unlocked. But when you get into a game like Rush, there are a few more like custom styled rules to make the balancing a bit better. What would be best is just bring back non-DICE servers with custom rules but still allow Tides of War and chapter progression. Basically improve the community game server options and add all the old settings from Battlefield 3 and 4 back in #DICE please. Obviously I'm just a gamer and I don't really understand the underworkings and everything of how the game works and how to change any of this, or even if it is even changeable. I want to thank all of you for watching this video, and if you have made it this far then I would like you to smash that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up or thumbs down rating how much you enjoyed this video. This is Condorian Player saying stay safe, don't panic and have a smashing day. We'll call it in right at the end. Well, that was a decent match. Shame I didn't catch the very start of it, but that was a good match.